Lady Gaga's bold admission. The six-time Grammy winner revealing her daily struggle with mental illness. It's the #1 tracking story today.
The 30-year-old sharing her personal truth with the world, but at what cost? As we go inside Gaga's debilitating battle with PTSD.
I suffer from a mental illness. I suffer from PTSD. I've never told anyone that before, so here we are.
A revelation revealed at length in an open letter on her foundation website.
My own trauma in my life has helped me to understand the trauma of others.
On Today, she spoke about how she manages this daily battle while visiting a homeless shelter for New York's LGBT youth.
Meditation helps me to calm down. I don't have the same kinds of issues that you have, but I have a mental illness. And I struggle with that mental illness every day.
Gaga's Oscar-nominated song about college sexual assault, Till It Happens to You, is based on her own experience when at 19 years old, she was raped. It took her 7 years to tell anyone. Our psychology insider, Dr. Ramani Durvasula, who has not treated Gaga, explains how that kind of trauma could manifest into severe lingering effects when internalized for so long.
Rape is probably one of the more consistent predictors of PTSD in women. It's not unusual for there to be ongoing trauma in their lives, and there's a lot of complex psychological reasons for that. So the idea that the person's had a trauma and then there's sort of ongoing repetitive trauma, something that Lady Gaga has alluded to.
On Instagram, Gaga said, quote, "It wasn't just sexual assault that led to my complex PTSD. I have prolonged repetitive traumas over the course of my career." She says when she's triggered with memories of the past, she slips into a state of dissociation.
It's as though they feel like they're almost separating from their own sense of their experience. Sometimes they'll often report like they feel like they're watching their own lives happen from afar, or they feel like they're no longer themselves.
She hinted at these periods of isolation during a 2012 Oprah interview alongside her mother.
She understands, as my father does, that I do undergo cycles of hibernation where I shut myself off and I beat myself up a little bit.
I want you to reject anyone or anything that's ever made you feel like you don't belong or don't fit in, or like you'll never win a Grammy, or you'll never sell out Madison Square Garden.
And while she exudes confidence and empowerment on stage, she says she wasn't taken seriously on tour when voicing her mental health concerns. Perhaps it's because PTSD is most commonly associated with the brave military men and women who return home from service.
Whether you are a veteran, whether you have been raped, these are all forms of trauma. Nobody has the right to invalidate or trivialize another human being's pain.